What's up? Force Allen here with Pikmin LP number 3, part 2. Wow, that was an awkward intro. Last episode, we started off our adventure getting 25 Pikmin in the impact site. And this episode, we're going to go to our new area, the Forest of Hope. So let's go right in. There are... Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Hold on. Give me 1 second. This is the second main area of the game. And you see the red onion has come near us. Well, it was already near us before, but it's always going to be in that spot. Dolphin has returned to the surface along with me, along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I should call the Pikmin out from the onion. All I need to do is stand under the light beneath it and press A. So, alright, sorry about that. My camera's almost out of battery, so here, step on the onion, press A, you get to pick out as many Pikmin as you want. Alright, oh, hold on, I kicked the stair a little bit. Oh, that's fine, whatever. Alright, so, 25 Pikmin out, it'll come out. So, let's go. So, now we're going to have them break down this wall. Now, swarm them with, down, or throw them if you want. I'm going to keep one. While they're working on that wall, I'm going to get some more Pikmin. If you're wondering what I'm doing, if you move far away, then you're able to retrieve them faster. This is a yellow pellet. It won't get you as much Pikmin because it's a different color, but it'll get you one. Now that these Pikmin are ready, I'll pluck them. See, it's like multitasking. While they're working on the bridge, I'm getting more Pikmin. See, they're almost done now. It's almost broken down. You, come here, come here. You there. Perfect. Perfect timing. So now I get all your Pikmin. Now you got a lot. Alright, so these are the first enemies of the game. They're called dwarf bullboards. You gotta throw Pikmin directly on top of them to kill them, or just have them swarm. But I prefer to throw them directly on top because it's an insta-kill instead of the possibility of them dying. I'm not very good at aiming with the Oh wow, first Pikmin already lost. So when a Pikmin dies, the ghost comes up and they die. So you can't get them back. Oh, come on! Really? Really? Come on. Alright, so right here is our next part. It's the eternal fuel dynamo. Well, it's an unlimited supply, unlimited energy supply. I won't worry about having to save my electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. We're not going to get that yet because we're going to bring back this 10 pellet. So we're only going to have 10 Pikmin on it. Oh no, come on. Get back on that. Pick it up. Please be enough. Maybe 2 more. Alright. We're going to have the minimum carry it because just to make things easier. Alright, just so we can have more Pikmin to collect, to get more, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that sounded confusing or not. So over here, we're going to have these guys carry that. You can carry back enemies, I didn't mention this, for a Pikmin. You don't get as much as pellets, although they're more common than pellets. And do we have 4? That's stupid. Alright. I guess I'll bring back some red pellets. You know what? Here. I don't care. Just take those back. There you go. Now they got them back. As you can see, it's going to sprout a lot of Pikmin. See that? But it's going to take a long time to pluck them. I'll tell you that now. Hurry up! There we go. So now we can start plucking. I just got a button mash here. It's going to take a long time to pluck Pikmin. This is one of the most tedious things of the game. Pluck it, pluck. all day long. Pluckity pluck all day long. See, at the bottom you see we have 56 Pikmin. Now you may be thinking that's a lot, but that's really not that much. Compared to how many you can get in this game, you can get a lot. Alright, almost done. Let's go, and so we've got 56. That's a lot, but we can get a lot more. So right now we're gonna fight this bulb over here. This is a bulborb. It's like a dwarf bulborb, except it's bigger and takes more hits. Now instead of throwing Pikmin on top, which would be better for the dwarf, you gotta swarm its butt. So here we go. Walk up to it. You can't if Pikmin touches it, it'll wake up. So go attack, attack, attack. We should be able to. Yes, that's good, good. So now we'll be able to take this back for Pikmin. You'll get a lot, as you might be able to guess. Give me a couple, yeah. 40. That's perfect, because this takes 40 to carry. There you go. Come on, be helpful. All right, 40 exactly. Perfect. I'm gonna take a couple of you. One more. Oh, come on. There you go, perfect. Alright, now we're gonna bring back this fire pellet. It's all about multitasking. If you can multitask in this game, you've got a good thing. This game isn't really difficult. Well, it can be difficult if you don't know what you're doing, but you can complete it in 30 days without a problem. Actually, even the final boss is not required to get or to defeat, but if you want 100% it, obviously you would face the final boss. Ugh, even more plucking. No! Alright, let's put some more Pikmin on here to make it go faster. Alright, start up plucking. Oh, and when a ship part comes back, they have this little cutscene. And you can see the fuel dynamo at the bottom of the ship. External fuel dynamo. It should light things up. No more candles for me. Now I've recovered 2 of the 30 parts. I could just 3 more. I'll be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Now what that means is if we get 3 more parts, or yeah, you can go to a new area, which I don't think we'll be able to do today, but definitely by next episode we will. All right, so we're starting to get a lot of Pikmin. And once I pluck these next Pikmin, I'm gonna upgrade my Pikmin to say, you'll see what I mean. Alright, and 2 more. 3 more. Make up your mind, all more. Alright, so now we got 73. Now this is a nectar patch. If you swarm your Pikmin on it, they'll start pulling out the grass, and they'll pull out nectar. Nectar will pretty much upgrade your Pikmin so that they're faster and can fight better. Alright, come on. There you go. I want to get as many Pikmin on them as possible. Oh, here's another one. Another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When Pikmin drink this delicious seed, they instantly mature into flowers. The apparent Pikmin seems to be full of nutrition. Close observation is needed to determine the strengths of I don't know what that says. Of the flower Pikmin. Alright, so I think I got all of them. I got most of them, at least. I got all of them. That's awesome. Cool. 73. Halfway through. My clock has indicated coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So it would be best for me to review my monitor's data. And it's just going to say the time that I will explain. So, at the top, it is the day. This is the beginning of the day. When the sun is over here, it's the beginning of the day. Over here, it's the end. This is in the middle. Chime will go off every time, every quarter of the day. So, if it's a quarter through the day, it'll have 1 chime. Oh, no. Oh, okay. This is what happens when a Pikmin starts drowning. Okay, made it. You gotta whistle it back with your whistle. Now, there are Pikmin, yes, there are Pikmin that can go in water. I will not reveal that yet. So, there you go. Now, the reason I'm throwing Pikmin up here is because it's sort of a sequence break. Normally you need the Pikmin that can go in water to go through here, but if you throw your Pikmin up there and then come around and get him, because Olimar is in a spacesuit, he's not affected by water. If you come around to get your Pikmin, and sneak first. Think we're good. Yes! Alright, so now we can bum rush him with 73 Pikmin. Attack! Yes! Alright, good. Now carry this guy back. And carry this ship back, which is the shock absorber. This apparatus counteracts the shaking and swaying that normally occurs during flight. It is smooth sailing with this thing in place, usually. Alright, so now we've got Pikmin going on there, make it go fast. Alright, let's get some more Pikmin. Pickies. I think 50 can go on here. What? Oh, I think that's what this. I think that's the set the spring made. That's awesome. Alright, come here. I'm gonna have you start working on the bridge. Another thing about flower Pikmin, if you leave Pikmin in the ground long enough and don't pluck them, they will eventually become bud and flower Pikmin. Which is interesting, but I wouldn't recommend it because you waste time in the day waiting for them to grow. I would rather just use nectar. Shock absorber. This nifty little device counteracts the shaking. Alright, so we read this already. I have now received 3 ship parts. Just 2 more. Alright. Now you start on that. Alright, come on. Punch your way over there. Onemo. Alright, so now we got Pikmin to pluck. Things to do, people to see, Pikmin to throw. You know, that's the life Olimar lives. And you know, it's the first LP where our second video does not have a special guest. It's actually kind of weird. So, yeah. Now we've got 85 Pikmin in total. That's a lot of Pikmin. Not really, but it's a bunch. Now, the thing about dwarf and bulborbs, dwarf bulborbs and bulborbs, if they're not related, they're not in the same family, or the official Pikmin family, whatever, they are, but if you attack, if this thing, when you attack it, cries, then this guy, sleeping guy, will wake up and attack you, so. Thank you. No! No! He's awake. He's awake! Alright, you want to run. Because you wouldn't want to attack it when it's already awake. If you know what I mean. I think we're okay. I think it went back to sleep. Oh, he's still awake! Oh, he's asleep. He's asleep. Alright, we don't have that much time left. I still want to do another thing. So... Bummers! Alright, so this one I'm not going to carry back for reasons you will see in a little bit. So I'm going to let my Pikmin off right here. And walk up to here. What is this? This is the next onion, holding our next set of Pikmin. And the Pikmin, obviously, since the onion is yellow, are yellow Pikmin. Now, there are differences in the Pikmin. I will explain them now. Well, that grows. Red Pikmin, they are immune to fire, and their attacks are 1.5 times more powerful than yellow and the other type of Pikmin. Yellow Pikmin can carry bomb rocks and can be thrown through the air. This is a different type of Pikmin. This glance shows some circles. You can very large ears. They're different from red Pikmin. I'm just showing this. So as you can see, if you throw this guy, it throws really high. You can throw him really high to get up higher places. And we're saving this bulborb so we can get a lot of Pikmin, get a lot of yellow Pikmin the first day. Get some more Pikmin, yellow Pikmin, yellow Pikmin, yellow Pikmin. I should stop that now. It's annoying. Let's go. yeah, I just realized I'm not talking. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just wasn't talking for a second because concentrating on trying to get yellow Pikmin. It's important to get a lot of yellow Pikmin. Yellow Pikmin are I would say are the least important Pikmin, just because their uses don't get used that often. You know, if you know what I mean. You probably don't though. Come here, come here. Hey. Okay, no slacking. Don't be a slacker. Oh, now we have exactly 100 Pikmin. In the game Pikmin, you can't have more than 100 Pikmin on the field. My clock is indicating that it's almost sunset, pretty much. So, we either, at sunset, you want to have the Pikmin either with you or at base. If they're not, they'll die. Let's see, 100 Pikmin. So you can't have more than 100 Pikmin if you do have 100 Pikmin, more, if you plant more, then they'll go into the onion automatically. Oh, good. We got that guy. So let's get these guys with us, just so we don't lose them. Alright, they're going into the onion, so I think we can get one more. And also, not many people know this, but yellow Pikmin are actually a little bit faster than regular Pikmin, than the other two. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. Gotta get 2 more Pikmin. Please, hurry up. I know you're fast. I know you're not one of those fancy flowers, but you gotta make it. Come on. You're almost there. We got 4 seconds. Please. Please. Made it. Yeah, boy. Alright, so I did everything I wanted to do today. We got 2 ship parts, and we got yellow Pikmin. I think that's pretty good. Also, we got a bunch of flowers, a bunch of reds. So, I found that pretty good. And so, next episode, oh no, I shouldn't start that yet. And the next day, the yellow onion will be at your base, so you won't have to go all the way over there to get your yellow Pikmin. Oh, and if it'll show a little animation at the end. If you left any Pikmin behind, it'll show the type of Pikmin that you left behind. It appears that many of the ship parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover parts of my radar, I should be able to find the radar screen. That's one of the parts. Once you get one of the parts, you unlock something. We'll be getting that next episode. Yet there are many hostile life forms. If my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship and stand in front of it and press A. So if you stand in front of your ship and press A, you'll well, in case you didn't know this, Olimar has health, and if he gets hurt from enemies or from other hazards, then he will, what am I gonna say? If he gets hurt, and you stand in front of a ship, then he will be healed. So, yeah. So we spotted 97 Pikmin today, and only lost 4. I think that's pretty good. And now, we have 83 reds and 35 yellows. I think that's pretty good also. So, I'm going to save, and next time on Pikmin, we are going to be going back to the Forest of Hope and getting more ship parts. See you guys later.